Only 2 more days until NBA 2K26 drops, man. Today, I just want to break down some of the best lockdown builds I've seen from creators who went to Community Day. 3 builds, 5 minutes. Let's get right into it. So the first build we're going to look at is a 6-6 lockdown. This is from SwagX Godly, plays with Joe Knows. Lots of the things I realized from the 6-6s that I got to point out. One, lots of them made them obviously to play pure lock for 5v5 or for Pro-Am or Rec. So they're not really worried about their other stats like finishing, shooting, playmaking, and they're primarily worried about their defense. They want to make sure they get all the defense badges they want for day one, right? One big thing I've been seeing with a lot of them, they're all stopping at 74 speed with ball because that's what their speed is bringing them to. And 75 speed with ball gives them that Zach LaVine dribble style we've been talking about. That's supposed to be one of the best dribble styles in the game. So I feel like, especially for me with my lock, like I'm definitely thinking, I'm definitely going to go 91 steal and then definitely get my speed with ball up and then just see if I can get a little bit more driving dunk. Make a little bit of an offensive lockdown because I feel like a 6-6 offensive lockdown is going to be very viable, especially as we get all these cap breakers we've been hearing about, because it looks like we're getting cap breakers in literally every little aspect of the game. So there's going to be plenty of cap breakers to go around. So once again, you could say the 74 speed with ball isn't that serious and you can leave it like that, but you're telling me you go down 300 steal and you can get your speed with ball, a little bit more ball handle and some dunk, and then add cap breakers on top of that. I feel like that just makes more sense for me, especially if you're not a super competitive player. You see what I'm saying? Competitive player, this build is probably exactly what they're looking at. But yeah, that's the only thing I didn't really like with a lot of the 6-6s. They didn't really get the 75 speed with ball to get the Zach LaVine. A lot of them didn't have a lot of dunk on them because obviously they're just going to be in the corner trying to shoot and play defense. So they're not really worried about the driving dunk. They're only going to cut out the corner for standing dunks. But just wanted to show you guys this 6-6. I feel like a lot of the locks are going to be, I think 6-4 locks are going to be a little bit more team based. Like it's going to be a team that says, okay, I'm making my lockdown 6-4. But I don't think it's going to be, I think 6-6 is going to be the common lockdown height. So after saying that, now I'm going to show y'all this 6-5 sharpshooting lockdown from Lakers fan. 93 3 ball with a 65 driving dunk. This guy's got the 81 ball handle and 86 speed with ball with a 92 perimeter and an 85 steal. 67. So he's going to play good ISO defense, good help defense with the 85 steal, and he's going to be able to create a shot with the 86 speed with ball with the gold lightning launch, which could be max +1 depending how much you play the game. I'm only planning on working. I gotta see the game. I'm still a little bit confused on the max +1s, max +2s, but I gotta see the game. 92 free throw. I don't know if y'all know, but free throw is green or miss. So that's why a lot of these Pro-Am guards and Pro-Am builds are going super high free throw. So if you plan on playing Rec and Pro-Am, I don't think it's a bad idea to go high free throw as well. But and then since this guy's a 6'5", he actually gets the standing dunk. So he got the 45 standing dunk. You only really need 40 to get the 2 hands. But this 6'5" is a really good, really interesting build. I think this is something that a non-meta comp player would enjoy. The only thing I could say with this build is just if there's a way. Oh, so 93 3 ball is maxed out and you don't get the 68 block for chase down. And 93 3 ball is the Limitless. So honestly, you probably want the Limitless over the chase down with the 68 block. It's just unfortunate that you can't get it. No, I think you can't. I can't tell if he has a little spot there, but that's the only thing I didn't like about it. He just missed out on chase down, which is 68 block, but I think 2K made it so he can't get the chase down. We're going to see. But this 6'5" is very, very interesting. I think 6'5" little Lou Dort type, 2 guards might be made, but I don't think 6'5" point guards are going to make that much. I think 6'5" is going to make more sense if you want a faster 6'6", maybe, or where you want to put more weight on them. Because lots of the 6'6s I've been seeing are like, let's go look at that other 6'6" one more time. 72 strength, but he's minimum weight, right? And then this 6'5" is 215, 85 strength, and he's still faster than the 6'6". So that's the 6'5" is going to be like for defense. I think it's going to be a really interesting lock build, but I'm not sure if it's going to be super, super consistent. It might be more of like a niche lock build. I know I said I'm not a biggest fan of the 6'4" locks, But the last lockdown we're gonna look today is from Solo. He came out here with a 6'4" lock with 94 speed, has that same 97 perimeter, 94 steal I was mentioned. That's gonna be like the pretty common threshold, I think, for lots of like the pure locks and like lots of, you know, comp players are gonna go 97, 94 for their defense. He gets his 68 block. He has his ball handle up too because it's a 6'4", so he has a 74 ball handle with a 79 speed with ball. And then he also has the 89 3 ball for the Limitless on silver. If you get one more 3 ball, you'd get the deep bomber takeover. So I think if you're going high 3 ball, you might as well go like I think 93 ball. But at the same time, if this is your lock, realistically, are you gonna play deep? Are you really gonna run deep bomber? Deep bomber is probably more so if you're going to be someone who's going to be like the main source of offense. And then this guy also got the 73 driving dunk with no standing dunk. But yeah, man, one thing, like I said, I think the 6'4" locks might just not be as useful when the 6'5" can get standing dunks. You see what I'm saying? That's like the main thing. Because the 6'4", like the main way the lockdown scores is cutting out the corner, not driving dunks. So that's the one reason why I feel like the 6'4s are just not going to be, I don't know, man. I just don't know if people are going to really use them. Like, they might make them day one for lockdowns, obviously. 6'4" as a guard or a point guard is different. I'm just talking about 6'4" lockdown. This 6'4", though, is definitely interesting. Low strength, not really rebound. Like, it just seems like the 6'4s for lockdowns got a lot more capped than they were last year, because lots of the smaller guard builds in general just don't get as much attributes as they did in 2K25. So, like I said, man, we got to see the game, though. We got to see. I think my favorite out of all of them is probably the 6'5". It's more balanced. It's not really meta. I mean, I personally don't play with the sweatiest of the sweaty, so like I feel like something like this is more my style of like a lockdown build where I'm going to be able to guard who I need to guard and contribute from the offense as much as I can. So shout out Lakers fan, because this is definitely one of the best shooting guards I've seen so far. Not in a full lockdown, kind of like a two-way sharp lock, but this is really, really a good build. That's going to be it for me though, y'all. Only one more day and we will be playing 2K26. Do y'all want me to go live the day stream drops? I don't know if y'all want me to go live. Y'all want me to keep dropping videos? Y'all can let me know, bro. As you can see, man, we've been on that grind. I'm going to see y'all on Friday. It's your boy. Hope y'all have a great day. I'll see you later.